I just realized that the morning is the perfect time to manifest. It is so quiet. And I live in the city, so that's rare. I woke up this morning and I just laid in bed. I laid in bed and I felt my soft, clean sheets. I stretched real slow. And I just said, thank you, God. Thank you, God. I just felt so grateful and enveloped in comfort and just, oh, it was a delicious morning. I didn't have anything scheduled, nothing pending. I have an appointment at 2:30, but nothing pending, nothing. I cleaned the entire house before I went to bed. I woke up and everything was still. Everything smelled right, felt right. The animals weren't cooing and calling, and there's nobody in the bathroom, the hallway, there's nobody on the street. It was just silent and delicious. It was a beautiful morning. I got up and I just started cleaning, making rice. I vacuumed the living room. I folded up all the kids' blankets because they don't like couches. They like to be on the floor. So we have a bunch of blankets and pillows and stuff in front of the TV, the family TV in the living room. Folded up all their blankets and pillows. Put away little miscellaneous stuff. A Tupperware top, a couple of Fire's beads, her little comb. I put all the Fire stuff together on the table. And I vacuumed in there nice and slow. Like, I didn't put on any music, nothing. Music was playing in my head. There's a window right there in the living room, and the sun was shining through, and the altar was all clean. It was nice. I vacuumed. I went in the kitchen, looked around. I love when I go in my kitchen and it's not a total freaking mess because I've got 3 teenagers, okay? Enough said. So I go in there, take my little inventory, see a couple scuff marks on the floor. Duly noted. Look over, see what I'm working with around the trash area, spotless. Look at the kittens area, spotless. I look at the counter, spotless. I look in the sink, there's a couple dishes in there, bet. Run the water, put the hot water in there, soap, a little bit of bleach, get my spray bottle with my little naughty concoction that you're not supposed to make with the 2 different types of pine saw, water and bleach, Clorox, because that's the only type of bleach I'm using ever again. The little spray bottles I got off Amazon, spray the walls, spray the counter, wipe everything down, wipe the stove down. I'm like, all right, bet. Wash the dishes because they've been soaking. I'm happy. My kitchen smells like lemons and forests and bleach. Amazing. Go over there. Start getting my rice together. Put the water on, let it boil. Grab my oil for the rice because I got to put some oil in my rice, baby. Go over there, grab a pail, start making my water for the floor. Go over there, sweep the floor up real quick. There's barely anything on the floor. I'm loving life right now, okay? Get my little strip, put it on the mop, put it in the water. Now my kitchen spotless. My water boiling. Little jasmine rice on there, turn the one downstairs, put the top on. Go in the next room, light some dragon's blood, put it on the altar. Go in my room, make my bed. Put my little blanket down so I can do my stretches. Put on night and day network. Oh, no. No, I didn't. Then I turned around and I cleaned the bathroom. That's what I did. Oh, fed it, put the kittens, washed her little bowls out, put her some fresh water and food. It's already in there waiting for her. She in there with Judah sleep. I just took my shower, Came back in here, put my blanket on the floor, put on Night and Day Network, grabbed my journal. And just laid there and got my thoughts together. Now, I don't know if I told you, but I started a new regimen. I didn't want to tell anybody. Well, I told Fire. That's more on me. I didn't want to tell anybody until I started doing it, because for a few things are worse than telling your family or friends that you're going to make this major change, and then you don't do it, or you start and you stop, and it's just like, let me go on and, get started, and then I can be like, all right, this is what I'm doing. So because I overindulge in media, which prevents me from working on my projects and connecting with spirit, because those hours online could be spent being more productive. This is the schedule that I gave myself. I usually wake up very early, so whenever I wake up, between that time and 2 p.m., there is no screen time, no entertainment screen time. So, like right now, I was listening to Night and Day Network. That's esoteric information. It's basically like taking a class. So, anything that's enlightening or educational, I can do. So, between that time and 2 p.m., there's no screen time. As far as when I eat, I don't eat until 5 p.m., and I don't eat after 9 p.m. Because I read that if you can control how you eat, if you can control your diet, if you can control fasting, then you can control any other aspect of your life. So if there's major things that you want to change, start with the food. So it's been surprisingly easy. The first day was the most challenging, and I'm allowed tea, water throughout the day if I need that, but I haven't really. I already normally drink a cup of tea, and I've been drinking more water. So these are the benefits. So those are the, I was going to say restrictions. It's not a restriction. So I don't eat until 5, can't eat after 9. Oh, also, I'm not supposed to have screen time after 9, but I pushed that to 10. Eventually, it'll be 9, but for right now, it's been 10 p.m. Just because around 6 or 7, I start getting up and cleaning and doing stuff with the kids. Like, I lose time. And let me tell you what's been happening. Let me tell you the benefits. First of all, oddly enough, when 2 o'clock comes, I don't even want to get on my phone, except to do a couple of things. Once I actually get my phone, I'll use it for like 10 or 15 minutes, and I'll jump right back off of it. And then when 5 o'clock comes, even though the first day I was literally counting the minutes up until 5 p.m. because I was hungry, right? Or so I thought. And then I got my food and I found that I wasn't even really hungry at that point, which was weird. So I've been eating less. I've been eating better. I've been drinking more water. I've been spending more time with the kids. I've been making more content. And I've been doing more inner work, shadow work, whatever. And that's exactly why I grabbed the phone to make this video, because I was like, mornings are perfect for meditation, like mantras, just not doing anything except, and I did this last night, except connecting with spirit. Like, really, just to keep it simple. I don't know any other way to say it, because there's just all this information running through my head, and maybe all the intrusive thoughts that I was having earlier in my life were happening because I didn't make a space to acknowledge them. You know, most of my time was spent being distracted by media or other people, right? So I didn't have time to listen to that inner guidance. So therefore, they would burst through in dreams, and like when I was trying to sleep, and it caused insomnia. So I don't feel like it was so much of a mental disability. It was a mental condition because of me not balancing myself properly and not being in nurturing environments, me not putting myself in nurturing environments. See, that video that I watched, about the universe, whatever. You'll see it. You'll see. I made a whole video about the video that I watched. It really showed me, even though my kids have told me this before, but that video really showed me how the universe uses every experience that you have as a mirror. And that changed my mindset when looking at everything that I experience. So now when anything happens that I would have perceived as bad before, I look to see, okay, what can I learn? Why might this be happening? You know, what does this have to do with my past? Like, I really try to pick it apart instead of going to an emotional, desperate, sad place thinking that something's being done to me. No, now I understand that I'm supposed to take these challenges and learn from them and not internalize them like I'm a failure. Everybody experiences challenges. We experience challenges so that we can evolve. Life-changing.